So the question is, if we roll 3 dice at a time, what is the probability of getting a sum of 10? So we'll start by calculating the total number of outcomes. So the first die, there are 6 possible outcomes. The same goes for the second and the third die. Now, using the concept of multiplication principle or the product rule of counting, to calculate the total number of possibilities, we simply multiply these three numbers and you get a sum of 206. You get a result of 216. So these are the total. So this number represents the all the possible outcomes. So next we will calculate all the favorable outcomes, which is what are the numbers that will give us a sum of 10. Again, we have 3 die and we want a, if we add the values of these three numbers, we should get a sum of 10. Okay, so how can you get a sum of 10? Let's look at the possibilities that might happen. So you can have a 6, a 3 and a 1, which would give us a sum of 10. So this is one possibility. But now we will also have to calculate all the possible combinations of these three numbers, because we know that you can get 6 and a 3 and a 1 in more than one combinations, more than one ways. So you could either get 6 3 1, or you can get 6 1 3 and so on. So what are all the possible ways in which you can get these three numbers? For that, we'll use the formula for the permutation rule, which says that if you want to calculate all the possible combinations of these three numbers, we will use the factorial. So in 3 factorial ways, these three numbers can be we can calculate the possible arrangements. So 3 factorial equals 3 into 2 into 1. So we have 6 possible ways. Now just to demonstrate, I'll show you all the possible ways in which these three numbers can be. We can get these three numbers. You can get 6 3 and 1. You can get 6 1 and 3. We can get 3 1 6 3 6 1 1 6 3 1 3 6. So we have 6. These are the 6 possible ways. Now let's move on to the other ways in which you can get a 10. Again, you can have a 6, you can have 2 2s, which will give us a sum of 10. Again, let's calculate all the possibilities. So here 3 factorial itself isn't enough, because we have a number which repeats twice. So we'll have to divide by 2 factorial so that we cancel out the number of ways in which this 2 is 2 comes. I think so you'll be able to better understand if I demonstrate this. So suppose we take just to differentiate these two 2's, let me give this 2 a bar so that you understand that this is a different 2. Let me show you the combinations. Okay. So we have 6, 2 and 2 dash, 6, 2 dash, 2, 2 dash, 6, 2, 2 dash, 2, 6. Then we have 2, 2 dash, 6 and 2, 6, 2 dash. So these are the so normally this would be the 6 possible combinations, but if you see 6, 2, 2 dash and 6, 6, 2 dash 2, these are the same thing. These are the same thing, same number being repeated twice, so you can remove one of them because 2 and 2 dash are the same thing. I'm just giving, as I said, I just gave the dash on top of the 2 just to differentiate between the two 2's, but they are the same thing. Again, if we look, so these 2 are done. If we look at the remaining 4, let's look if they are 2 similar as well. So you can see here again 2 dash 6 2 and 2 6 2 dash are the same thing, so you can remove one. Finally, for these 2 again 2 2 2 dash 2 6 and 2 2 dash 6, same, you can just keep one, you can remove another. So you have seen that out of 6 we only have 3 possibilities, which is what we'll get if we multiply this. So here you have 3 factorial, which you can expand as 3 into 2 into 1, and 2 factorial you can expand as 2 into 1. So we get the result of 3. And again, as I've demonstrated, we have only 3 possibilities. So this is why we divide by 2 factorial. Okay, so I think so you got the idea about why we do 3 factorials and why we did 3 factorial in the first case and why we divided by 2 factorial in the second case. Again, now let's quickly look through the other possibilities. So I think, yeah, the next possibility would be you get a 5, a 4 and a 1, yeah, which should equal to 10. Again, 3 factorial ways means there are 6 ways. Other possibility would be 5 plus 3 plus 2. Again, 3 factorial equals 6 ways. Next would be 4 plus 3 plus 3 should be again 3 factorial by 2 factorial equal to 3 ways. So how many have we got here? 1 2 3 4 5 possibilities. I think there has to be one more. Let's see. Yeah, you can get 4 plus 4 plus 2, which adds up to 10. This 2 as 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial equals 3 ways. So I think we have covered all the possibilities through which you can get a sum of 10. So let's sum all the possibilities here. So you have 6, 3, 9, 15, 21, 24, 27. 27 favorable ways. So now if we use if we want to calculate the probability of getting a sum of 10, we will use the formula of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. So in this case our favorable outcomes are 27 and the total number of outcomes, as we have calculated at the beginning, is 216. Okay, now if we simplify this, we have 3 into 9, 72, 3 times 3, 3, 3 into 24 times, and we have 1 by 8. So yeah, so this is the probability. Now if we want to turn it into percentages, we can multiply by 100, and we'll get a result of 12.5%. So the final answer, that if we roll 3 dice at a time, the probability of getting a sum of 10 is 12.5%. So that's the answer.